While the Apples and Samsungs of this world are constantly fighting in their own world, there's another section in the smartphone market that has been very competitive lately, and I personally have been pleasantly surprised by some of these devices. Today we're talking about one such phone. Hey, this is Srihari from Mr. Phone, and this is our full review of the Smartron t.Phone P. Before jumping into the video, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do that, and also click that bell icon right next to it so that you get notified for all the cool tech videos that we put out. The Smartron is a very well built device, and that is something you'll notice right away. The cold metal makes it sturdier than most phones in this price range. The shiny frame definitely adds to the overall feel of the device too. The metal is a bit slippery, but that can be easily fixed with a case. The other area where Smartron impresses is the buttons. The Smartron t.Phone P has one of the best buttons I've ever come across. Even the OnePlus 5T doesn't have buttons as good. The click is perfectly balanced and the texture on the power button is just excellent. The overall design is sturdy and comfortable. It is slightly on the thicker side due to the huge battery inside, but that is far from a deal breaker. In a previous review, I think it was the InFocus Vision 3 that you'll find linked up here, I said that the LCD displays have started becoming really good looking at very affordable prices. But that fact sadly didn't reach here. The display on the t.Phone P is probably its weakest link. The colors are dull with an unpleasant looking warm tint. That tint is more visible when viewed from different angles, and it sure looks unappealing sitting on a table. The Smartron t.Phone P is a very good device, but I think the average display quality might be a deal breaker for many. The software on the t.Phone P is very basic. The design is a bit primitive and it mostly looks okay with a third-party launcher on. It comes with Android Nougat out of the box. It is generally a snappy phone, but one big problem I encountered was instability. Now that is most probably because it's a pre-production unit, and also going through Flipkart reviews of this phone, I didn't find any complaints about that. Overall, it's a non-intruding experience. The performance on this thing is not going to amaze you, however it will be a perfect companion for day-to-day use. It has a huge battery that keeps things running for longer, but other than that there is nothing crazy here. It uses a Snapdragon 435 and gives you an average performance with the ability to play light to medium games quite smoothly. The camera on the t.Phone P looks and sounds pretty standard with a single 13 megapixel sensor at the back. But let me tell you just how crazy its performance is. We just did a camera comparison with the Honor 9 Lite, and the Smartron actually became a winner in most pictures. Here are a few clips from the comparison. Please take a look at the entire video. I think you're going to enjoy. Rest of the features are pretty standard. We have a beauty mode, you obviously can take video, you have a panorama mode and a separate pro mode, which is actually quite cool to have at this price. The selfies on the other hand are quite average, and I've seen a lot of phones at this price. Selfies are definitely not the thing they suck at. It's below average at best with lost details and colors, and if you are a selfie person you should look elsewhere. And by elsewhere I mean our Infinix Hot S3 review, which is dropping very soon, and if it has dropped you'll see a link of it up here. Please make sure to watch that. The battery is one of the biggest features of the Smartron t.Phone P, and it has a huge 5000 mAh battery inside, which is also the reason it's a bit on the thicker side. The weight is also indicative of the huge battery, which I tend to like because it makes the phone feel very sturdy. It doesn't come with fast charging, but I think that's a bit too much to ask for in such an affordable phone. So basically you get a sturdy design, a very average display, good performance and a surprisingly good rear camera. The best thing about this all is the price, and I think at 7,999 it's a great deal. Although make sure to check out our full review of the Techno Cam on Eye and also the Infinix Hot S3, they're linked up here. That's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. This is Srihari from Mr. Phone, and see ya.